Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Now if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss any of our future videos. Today we're going to be talking about top 10 ridiculously expensive cars that were destroyed in movies. Now let's start with the DeLorean DMC-12. Few films and cars are more closely associated than the Back to the Future series and the DeLorean DMC-12. Unfortunately, the movie came out too late to help the company, which went bankrupt in 1982. Even though this vehicle was destroyed technically in the movie, in real life it was saved. It was sold for $500,000 in 2011, while regular DeLoreans can sell for as much as $50,000. Next one we have is the Lamborghini Murcielago LP 640. Bruce Wayne was wealthy enough that he probably didn't sweat it when he wrecked his Lamborghini Murcielago in the 2008 installment of the Batman franchise. The Lamborghini Murcielago was one of the most famous cars in the mid-2000s and was one of the most popular. So seeing Bruce Wayne destroy a car that many would think of as a dream car was very interesting. These cars at the time were worth around $315,000. Next one we have is the Lamborghini Huracan. Lamborghini cars are for the millionaire playboys, and this Lamborghini Huracan car was used in the film of Doctor Strange, and it was completely destroyed. It was valued at the time at $240,000, and it was said that Lamborghini gave Marvel a Huracan to destroy in Doctor Strange. Next car we have is the Aston Martin DBS. In Casino Royale, James Bond saw a new lead, Daniel Craig, and a new Aston Martin, the DBS. But one of the most interesting scenes of the Aston Martin was when we saw it flip. Seeing James Bond in such a dangerous accident made us feel like maybe we're gonna lose him, making us fearful for his life. It is said that the car was so well balanced that they couldn't get it to roll. They had to install a cannon underneath it so they can capture the scene of the accident. I mean, they call these cars supercars for a reason. Next car we have is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. This car was used in the Need for Speed movie, and most people think that the stunts used in the movie were computer generated, but according to the director of Need for Speed, every car in the movie was real, and the car used in one stunt was a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. There are actually only 3 cars of this model in existence, so it was very dangerous to do the stunt. But the interesting thing is that the producers were given CAD car blueprints and had to sign a non-disclosure agreement handed out by the car manufacturers. It is said that a few $1,000,000 of the budget for the movie went into the wrecking of the expensive cars. But in the end, the budget was $66 million and the movie earned $203 million, which is a good profit. Next car we have is the Ferrari 250 GT California. This car was used in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but there is a big catch. The car that's destroyed in this movie wasn't actually a Ferrari car. Instead, it was an American-made replica that was built in 1985. And 3 of those replicas were built for the film. And one of those replicas, of course, was destroyed in the movie. But there is one that survived and was sold for $396,000, which is pretty awesome for a replica that fooled us all. Next one we have is the Lamborghini Miura P400. The original 1969 version of the Italian Job used the Lamborghini so valuable they didn't crash it. They found an already wrecked car and cut to that. And as for the Miura, it is one of the most famous Lamborghinis of that time, with a mixture of classic and even modern look. Next car we have is the Lykan Hypersport. In the installment of the Fast and Furious franchise, Dom Toretto drove a $1 million hypercar between 2 skyscrapers, bailing before it crashed out of the window. As you know, there are supercars like Lamborghini and Porsches, and then you have a Lykan that is considered a hypercar. And with the value of $3 million, we can already understand why. Next car we have is the Shelby Mustang GT500. The Eleanor Mustang that Nicolas Cage drives in the 2000 version of the film Gone in 60 Seconds isn't a real Ford. It is a custom-built design to resemble the legendary 1967 Carroll Shelby modified Fastback. It is said that 2 of these cars were made for the movie. One was used as a wreckage or a dummy car, while the other one was fully drivable, and after the movie was finished was sold for $1 million in 2013 and can be seen on the streets of Germany. And the last one we have is the Porsche 917. Steve McQueen is perhaps best known for his famous car chase in Bullitt. His 1971 vanity project Le Mans, which featured McQueen driving a Porsche 917, isn't so well known. Racing cars in general are always more expensive than the luxury cars. Many of these cars also require a private track that a lot of millionaires are not able to afford. Even though in the movie the car gets destroyed, it is a dummy car. And as for the film, it almost bankrupted McQueen since the film was a complete flop. This Porsche 917 sold for $14 million in 2017 and is now in the hands of a private collector. Either way, those are all of the ridiculously expensive cars that were destroyed in the movies. We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, bye bye.